Welcome to Good Hangs. I'm Carissa,
And I'm Julia.
and today we've got 5 favorites to share with you in September.
Yes, so 5 things that we are absolutely loving this month. And I'm going to start things off with our favorite koozie. You've probably seen these already, but if you have not, or if you haven't tried it, these BrewMates
Yeah.
are amazing. And they keep your drink so cold. The ones we have are, what is it, 12 ounce slim?
Yes.
Yeah.
And they are official BrewMate brand, and we got them as a gift from our cousin
What up, Bryn?
who lives in another state, and we got them sent to us in a care package, and it was really, really cool. I had never heard of them, but apparently they're all the rage, and she got us on the trend, and now we're kind of spoiled.
Yes, we're looking all the time for cans that'll fit in this, because this one is kind of like a specialty size where you don't have a whole lot of cans that fit this, but when you find them, like, it's so exciting and fun.
They generally, you can get, they fit a White Claw or a Truly and a lot of the spiked seltzers, but they actually fit the LaCroix.
Yeah.
There's like 2 flavors or 3
Yes.
of LaCroix that fit in them. Now, if you just had a 12 ounce, if you had like a smaller ounce slim, like a 10 ounce or something,
Yeah.
we have had success putting something in the bottom and fitting. But the reason these
Yeah.
are so great is because they keep it cold
Very cold.
all the way to the bottom. You can
Yeah.
drink them really slow if you want to. We do it a lot of times with the LaCroix. Like we'll take a few sips and it'll just be sitting around, and then you go back to it and it's still really cold. So they're amazing, and
Yes.
now I want every company to make every can in this size, and we're on the hunt for more things that fit it. So if you guys have any suggestions for us on brands or companies that make 12 ounce slim cans, put it in the comments and let us know. Just say, hey, this brand, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
we'll take coffees, we'll take waters, we'll take seltzer, just
Yeah.
anything.
That we can try and put in our BrewMates.
Because we love them.
Yep. All right, what else do we have?
Next, we've got this tea from the Republic of Teas. And we like a lot of tea by Republic of Teas, but this one is so unusual. It is part of their Super Adapt tea line, and this one's called Restore and Reset. And the thing that's unique about it is it's got reishi mushroom and cocoa. And it is, I had never had a chocolate tea.
No, I hadn't
It
either.
didn't even sound good.
It didn't sound appealing, but it was really, really good. And I don't put sugar in it or any kind of sweetener. You probably could. It probably tastes like dessert if you do.
I think it would be delicious with
Yeah.
like milk or cream or sugar or something. But it's very nice on its own.
It's got such a nice sort of just like soothing mouthfeel and just all the tastes combined together. I don't know. It's great right before bed when you're trying to wind down from a long day, and it's one of my favorites.
So we love this. Definitely try it if you drink a lot of tea, or even if you don't. Don't expect it to taste just like hot chocolate, because then it'll seem like a watery version of hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's not hot
Maybe
chocolate.
if you added the milk and sugar,
Yeah.
but it's delicious, and we will link this down in the show notes.
Let's
Next.
see. Oh, I had a favorite of mine, and I was sort of surprised by this. It is a eyeshadow palette by KKW Beauty. That's Kim Kardashian's line, and let's see if I can show you the colors. It's her classic palette. I got this at Ulta Beauty during the 21 Days of Beauty, so I got it for half price. It retails for $45, and I spent half of that on it. I don't know. I kind of thought, I had opinions. I was like, what is she doing? Getting in the makeup game. Kim Kardashian's just throwing her name on stuff, whatever. I had opinions. But for some reason, I still wanted it, right? So I went ahead and picked it up when it was on sale, and I really like it. The colors, it's just like a good, natural, classic palette.
You've been using it a lot, right?
I have been, yeah. I have it on today with just one other color kind of tucked in to bust up some orange. But Yeah, I've really been enjoying this little palette by KKW. Well done.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next, I have a favorite that I wanted to share from Aerie. And it's these t-shirts, and I'm wearing one now, and this is another one. I love these shirts so much. Ever since I bought one, it's all I want to wear. They're so comfortable. They're super oversized. They come in a bunch of colors. I bought like 4 or 5 of them now because I like them that much. They run on sale all the time, and so if you shop at American Eagle / Aerie, like, they're so comfortable. And they're really baggy. If that's not your look, you maybe would want one for a sleep shirt because they're so comfortable. And
I've already got some in my cart.
They're huge. They're oversized. You could like, I bought my size, and they fit enormous, and they're just so comfortable. I just love them. So we will link those down below. And
very fun.
We got what's number 5?
Oh,
or what is our 5th? Favorite.
Yes,
I think it's
Cobra Kai.
Cobra Kai. Yep.
I don't know what you guys are all binging on Netflix right now, but we have been watching Cobra Kai, which is the continuation of the Karate Kid saga from the 80s.
It's so good. Like, I saw the Karate Kid back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And
that was like the movie at the time, and now it feels silly. Like, but that movie was, I feel like that whole summer, like, we were obsessed with that movie with Ralph Macchio.
Everybody wanted to do karate moves.
Yeah.
Girls were all in love with Ralph Macchio. Yeah. It was crazy. Everybody loved it. It was like Karate Kid mania. And then it's, been 30 years.
Yeah.
And I know the show came out last year or the year before. It came out on YouTube originally, but I didn't see it when it was on that. And I've been kind of interested, but I think it was on a premium or something, or I don't know.
Sure.
Something.
Somehow
we never got around to it. But now it's on Netflix, and everybody has been talking about it again. So we were like, oh yeah, Cobra Kai, we should check it out. And it was like, you know how Netflix likes to just play the show when you're not even trying to watch it, like while you're trying to search for a show. Yeah. And it just started playing it, and we were like, that looks pretty good. Let's just watch it. So we watched it, and now we're obsessed. And
I love how it's like, first of all, Ralph Macchio and William Zabka come back, and they're like the two sort of rivals from the original movie.
And they've aged very well.
They have. And one thing that's so fun is it shows how much we have changed as a culture.
Yes.
Because when you're watching Johnny, sort of come at things with the attitude he had
in the 80s.
And like, he clearly hasn't grown very much.
No.
But it just like, it clashes with like sort of our sensibilities of right now, and it's really funny, and you can kind of look at things from both sides, like, in what ways do we overreact now, and in what ways does he really need to grow? And I don't know. So that's in there, but it's also just like funny.
It's
there's
so
teens,
much fun. They flipped the script on a lot of it. Like, they've done a bunch of twists compared to the old episode. Like, there's just so many things.
Yes, you see much more from the perspective of Johnny, who was like the villain in the first movie.
Yes.
And now he's
kind of the protagonist.
Yeah, he's kind of the protagonist. That's a good way to put it, because he's not.
But he's definitely an anti-hero at best.
Yeah,
because he's very problematic in a lot of areas, and yet sympathetic and
kind of rooting for him, but then and then Daniel, you see different sides too, and that's really interesting.
But also they have really grown over the years, and they've changed from when they were younger, because now their paths have gone such different directions, and they're just in totally different places. And then you get with their children, it's just, we can't say too much because we don't want to spoil it for you. But there's just layers. The kids that are in it, their children.
Interact.
They interact, and it's like a cool little soap opera in a way too, because they tie all these storylines in together, and the way they kind of interact with everything, it has us like, at first we were like, this is just sort of fun, this is kind of interesting. Now we're getting invested.
Yeah, I'm starting to get invested, so I hope it stays good. There's 2 seasons on Netflix right now. We are almost to the end of season 1, so we're gonna continue watching this, and
It's very bingeable. They're like half-hour episodes, so you can get through them pretty fast.
Yeah.
So I guess that wraps up our 5 favorites for September.
Mm-hmm.
And we will see you next time. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. If you have anything to say, please write in the comments and let us know.
We love hearing from you.
We want to know like what your opinions on any of the things we talked about, or what your favorites for September are so far, and if you have any suggestions on other shows that we should watch, just anything else. We'd love to hear from you, and see you next time.
Bye.
I don't know about that bad.